Welcome back to the channel in this vast world. Some lives are born carrying unimaginable challenges that seem impossible to overcome. Have you ever heard of a 5-year-old girl whose skin grows so rapidly she can't sweat, requiring multiple baths a day to remove excess skin? Or a talented designer suddenly paralyzed from the shoulders down after a tragic accident on Valentine's Day? All of them appear in today's video with extraordinary journeys that will astonish you and completely change the way you view human limits. Behind every unique appearance or shocking medical event lies a long story of courage, perseverance, and a vibrant will to live. Together, we'll explore the journeys of 15 remarkable individuals and see how the immense power of determination and love can create real-life miracles. If you're ready to draw inspiration from these extraordinary people, don't hesitate to hit like, share your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe to the channel today so you won't miss any upcoming inspirational stories. Jennifer, a 56-year-old woman from Coarsegold, California, went through a difficult journey to reclaim a normal life from a rare disease. Her story began in 2014 when she noticed a small, unusual spot on her abdomen. However, by 2019, the condition had progressed rapidly, causing the tumor to grow to nearly 6 pounds, about the size of a watermelon, severely affecting her ability to move. Activities she once loved, such as working on her ranch, hiking with her beloved dog, or even simple daily tasks like bending down, became impossible for her. Determined to regain her health, Jennifer traveled to San Francisco to meet with Dr. Dalal, the medical director of surgical oncology at Sutter Health's Mills Peninsula Medical Center. Advanced test results confirmed that it was a solitary fibrous tumor, a rare type of soft tissue sarcoma that accounts for less than 1% of all cancer cases in the United States. Some studies suggest that the incidence rate ranges from 2 to 5 cases per 100,000 people. Recognizing the dangerous nature of the tumor, with veins running through it, Dr. Dalal recommended urgent surgery to remove it. After the successful surgery and the complete removal of the tumor, Jennifer underwent strict follow-up examinations to monitor the possibility of recurrence. 3 months later, she was overwhelmed with joy when full body scans confirmed that she was completely cancer-free. Jennifer's confidence returned stronger than ever, and she gradually regained her health so she could return to her passion for farm work and her favorite hiking trails. Jennifer's journey stands as proof of the power of optimism and the importance of timely medical care, affirming that with perseverance and support from modern medicine, people can overcome even the most severe health challenges. With her extraordinary height of 6 feet 8 inches, Savvy Trapp once went through teenage years filled with insecurity and a sense of isolation. By 6th grade, she had already reached 6 feet 2 inches, wore a size 12 shoe, and constantly struggled to find clothes that fit like those of her peers. Her height continued to increase to 6 feet 7 inches by 8th grade, and finally stopped at 6 feet 8 inches when she turned 18. Born into a family with remarkable height, her father standing at 6 feet 8 inches, her mother at 6 feet 3 inches, her younger sister at 6 feet 6 inches, and her brother towering at 7 feet 4 inches. Savvy and her siblings were encouraged from a young age by their parents to take pride in themselves and embrace self-love instead of trying to hide what made them different. Nevertheless, the coming-of-age journey of this 26-year-old woman was far from easy, as she once had to give up her passion for sports and retire due to health reasons. Refusing to succumb to adversity, Savvy decided to turn the very trait that once made her insecure into a unique advantage. With her impressive legs measuring 141 centimeters, she began a new chapter in her life as a specialized model. Her confidence and relentless effort have brought Savvy remarkable success, earning her a steady income of around $3,000 to $4,000 per month from photo shoots and fashion shows. Savvy's story stands as an inspiring testament to optimism, showing how one can overcome physical barriers to embrace self-worth and achieve success. For the first 17 years of her life, Defied had to live with a parasitic conjoined twin attached to her pelvis, including 2 extra arms and 2 extra legs. Due to her family's difficult circumstances and lack of access to professional medical care, she was raised to believe she was completely normal, despite harsh prejudices from the surrounding community. A turning point came when doctors at Cure Hospital in Addis Ababa performed a pioneering 8-hour surgery to remove the extra body parts. After 3 months of full recovery, Defied is now able for the first time to attend school, make friends, and freely pursue simple dreams such as building a career, marrying, and having children. Her courageous journey and extraordinary determination, alongside her family, have become a tremendous source of inspiration, opening the door to a bright future ahead. Twin boys Yutse Yuan and Yutse Xiang, known as James and Harley, have written a truly miraculous story of love and the extraordinary advancements of modern medicine. Born in a poor rural mountainous area of Guizhou Province, China, the 2 brothers faced a tremendous challenge from birth as they were conjoined at the abdomen. Fully aware of their difficult circumstances but refusing to give up, their parents, Yu Dang and Zhou Li, both just 20 years old at the time, embarked on a historic journey filled with hope. They traveled more than 1,000 miles with their 2 children to reach Fudan University Children's Hospital in Shanghai, hoping to give their sons a chance at independent lives. The moving story of this small family quickly spread, touching the hearts of strangers around the world. Thanks to the generosity of the international community, $60,000 was successfully raised to cover the full medical costs of the major surgery. On February 24th, the team of specialist doctors in Shanghai worked tirelessly for 12 continuous hours. With groundbreaking support from 3D printing technology, the doctors successfully separated the 5-month-old twins. The dedication of the medical team and the compassion of the community gave James and Harley complete bodies, opening a bright and hopeful future for the journey that lies ahead in their lives. Are you amazed by the courage and teamwork that gave James and Harley a new life? Hit like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel to follow their hopeful journey and more extraordinary stories. For 4-year-old Angeratina from Madagascar, the world was once a blur of uncertain colors because of congenital cataracts in both eyes. Throughout the early years of her life, she needed someone to guide her every step, and her daily activities depended entirely on the care of her single mother, Julia. Despite facing hardship and expensive prescriptions that brought no real improvement, Julia never stopped searching for a chance to heal her daughter. A miraculous turning point came when the family learned about Africa Mercy, a hospital ship that provides free surgeries. Thanks to the dedication of surgeon Abram Wadome and the medical volunteers, Angeratina's eye surgery was a complete success. With her vision restored and the world now in sharp focus, the lives of mother and daughter were transformed. The family moved to the city of Toamasina. Julia secured a stable job, and Angeratina could proudly wear her school uniform, happily attend classes with friends, and even learn English. The journey of these 2 overcoming adversity stands as a touching testament to perseverance and hope for a bright future. Evnika Sadvakas has been dubbed a child boxing prodigy, capable of delivering up to 100 extremely fast and powerful punches in just 1 minute. Hailing from a Kazakh family now living in Voronezh, Russia, her journey in sports alongside her 6 siblings has always been guided and shaped by their father. Under the close supervision and coaching of her father, Rustam, Evnika began training in boxing at the age of 3. Not only did Rustam focus on nurturing Evnika's exceptional natural talent, but he also diligently taught all his children how to execute precise and disciplined boxing techniques. This extraordinary family maintains a consistent training schedule, practicing 5 days a week, often in the peaceful natural forest near their home. Thanks to their seriousness, high discipline, and strong family bond, Evnika and her siblings have built an impressive foundation of physical fitness and martial skills from a very young age. The training journey of child prodigy Evnika and her family stands as a remarkable testament to their love for sport, perseverance, and relentless effort to explore and surpass their own limits. The Marshall family is known as one of the families that have undergone the most appearance-altering procedures in the United Kingdom. Their beauty journey is tied to the story of the mother Chantal and her 4 eldest daughters Emma, Terry, Tara, and Ripley. Desiring to achieve their ideal look, the 5 family members have collectively undergone a total of 13 breast augmentation procedures, using approximately 3 liters of silicone fillers. The total cost this family has invested in these beauty procedures is estimated to be around £50,000. Although each person has their own choices and careers, such as working as a psychic or in the photo modeling industry, the Marshall family members remain close-knit and share a mutual passion for shaping their unique personal style. Born with a rare medical condition called epidermolysis bullosa, or EB, Courtney faced immense physical challenges from a very young age. This condition made her skin extremely fragile, causing severe blistering across her body and requiring a complex daily routine of bandaging and medical care. Her hardships deepened when serious complications from EB led to another life-altering diagnosis, forcing Courtney to undergo surgery to remove both of her hands in order to protect her health. Despite enduring adversity far beyond ordinary limits, this resilient young woman never surrendered to fate or gave up hope. With extraordinary determination, Courtney has resolved to overcome every barrier to shape her future and pursue her biggest dreams. She founded Coco and Shay, a company dedicated to developing practical products for people facing similar challenges. But she didn't stop there. Courtney actively uses her media platforms to spread positive messages, share her journey of resilience, and inspire her community. Her life story stands as a powerful testament to courage, motivating people around the world to persist in chasing their goals and rise strong, no matter how harsh life may be. Nyla is a lively 5-year-old girl from Los Angeles with a huge passion for fashion and beauty. From an early age, she has lived with a rare skin condition called ichthyosis, which causes her skin cells to grow faster than normal. Because her body cannot sweat naturally, Nyla constantly faces the risk of overheating, requiring a special care routine that includes multiple daily baths to remove excess skin. With admirable optimism, she always turns this necessary routine into fun, enjoyable moments, making the most out of every experience. Her unique health condition has never diminished Nyla's confidence or stopped her from becoming a stylish young fashion icon. Every day, she keeps busy with her adorable hobbies, from painting her nails and shopping for clothes to confidently posing in front of the camera in the trendiest outfits. Nyla's journey is a powerful story of inspiration, showing that no obstacle can ever extinguish a child's passion or her ability to shine. Daisy Malin. 26 is a resilient symbol of strength, having faced lifelong health challenges stemming from a congenital skin condition. She endured severe eczema from a young age, but her life entered its toughest chapter at 24, when the pain became unbearable and conventional medical treatments no longer provided relief. Faced with the recommendation of extreme medical interventions as a last resort, Daisy courageously made the decision to stop taking all medications entirely. She is now navigating the journey of coping with topical steroid withdrawal syndrome, hoping her body can heal naturally. Even though the path is unpredictable and demands extraordinary patience, refusing to hide from her challenges, Daisy has chosen to share her authentic story publicly on social media. Her journey of enduring pain while spreading a positive message has become a powerful inspiration, teaching others how to love themselves and appreciate their bodies in every circumstance. Lai Kuan Yi, a 14-year-old girl living with spinal muscular atrophy, SMA, is a shining symbol of extraordinary determination. Despite being confined to a wheelchair and facing a limited life expectancy, she has never let illness extinguish her dream of becoming a video game developer. For Kuan Yi, life is priceless. She has stated that even if all she had were her eyes, she would still yearn to live fully and pursue her passion to the end. Her calm outlook and unwavering willpower stand as a powerful testament that the human spirit can never be imprisoned by physical limitations. Rachel Maya is an adventurous rock climber and a powerful source of inspiration for resilience, overcoming the harshest limits of fate. Born and raised in New Zealand, she showed an early passion for outdoor sports and climbing. However, a serious climbing accident at the age of 16 completely altered the course of her life, leaving severe injuries in her legs and requiring her to undergo dozens of complex surgeries over the following years. Facing prolonged pain and severe loss of function, Rachel made a courageous decision in 2018 to amputate part of her left leg in pursuit of an active life, no longer held back by her injuries. This monumental turning point did not break the spirit of the mother of four. On the contrary, it marked the beginning of an extraordinary new journey. Just a few months after her life-changing surgery, Rachel returned to vertical cliffs, learning to balance and climb again using a specialized prosthetic leg. With iron will and relentless perseverance, she quickly joined New Zealand's paraclimbing team and represented her country at the Paraclimbing World Championships. Her presence on the international stage, highlighted by a top 4 finish at the Innsbruck Championship, proved to the world that physical barriers cannot stop a determined spirit. Beyond her elite sports career, Rachel Maya is also a motivational speaker and an active social advocate, tirelessly sharing her authentic story to inspire communities everywhere. She actively advocates for the rights and equality of people with disabilities in sports, while encouraging everyone to face adversity with courage and optimism. Rachel Maya's life journey stands as a profound testament to the power of human will, proving that when one door closes, we have the ability to open a new path filled with glory and pride. Do you believe human will can open new doors full of triumph? Hit like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to see more inspiring stories like Rachel Maya's. Shireen, an 18-year-old girl, became the center of attention on social media, thanks to meticulously edited photos that crafted the image of a perfect beauty queen. Her dazzling and enchanting appearance attracted a large following and enthusiastic friend requests. However, behind this virtual admiration lies a harsh reality whenever men decide to meet her in real life. They are shocked, become distant, and eventually cut off all contact. The stark difference between her glamorous filtered images and her real-life appearance created a wide gap, leaving those who met her feeling deceived and disappointed. Shireen's story is a vivid example of the catfishing phenomenon prevalent in the digital age, where photo editing technology inadvertently builds artificial walls. When online beauty drifts too far from reality, it not only erodes trust, but also unintentionally undermines the chance to form genuine human connections. Behind these photos lies the invisible pressure many young people endure, the obsession with being perfect in order to gain social approval and love. Shireen is not only the creator of this illusory trap, but also a victim, deeply hurt when those who once admired her reject her harshly. Her feelings of insecurity drove her to escape reality, and the pain of real-life rejection highlights the high cost of trading truth for fleeting fame. Ultimately, this story serves as a powerful wake-up call about today's social media culture. No matter how advanced technology becomes, authenticity remains the most enduring foundation for meaningful relationships. Rather than chasing fleeting, illusory beauty, valuing your natural qualities is the only way to attract genuine affection. True confidence stems from the soul and self-acceptance. This is the kind of beauty that never fades with time. Elena Canty is a shining example of resilience, having had to fight for her life from the moment she was born. Born with type 3 congenital osteoporosis, a genetic disorder that makes bones fragile and severely affects connective tissue, ligaments, and collagen development. She has faced countless physical challenges. However, rather than surrendering to adversity, this young woman from Cork chose to confront life with unwavering determination, turning each passing day into a testament to human strength and courage. In her living space in Ballyvolane, a custom-designed dressing table has become a special anchor, reflecting Elena's relentless efforts to adapt to her surroundings. She shares that even the smallest things in daily life, ranging from using ordinary objects to navigating a society that doesn't fully understand, can sometimes pose obstacles that leave her feeling discouraged. Yet, it is precisely through these challenges that her spirit grows even stronger and more resilient. Elena's story goes beyond merely accepting her condition. It is a profoundly human reminder of the importance of creating a more inclusive world. Her determination not only pushes her personal limits, but also raises awareness in the community about removing barriers in infrastructure design and social attitudes. By choosing to live fully and strive endlessly, Elena spreads a flame of hope, proving that a person's true value lies not in physical form, but in the depth of the spirit and the brilliance of their will to live. Do you believe determination and passion can overcome any barrier? Hit like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to see more inspiring stories like Elena's. After completing her study program in Paris and returning to Hong Kong, designer Robbie Yim Chorpik faced a devastating turning point on Valentine's Day in 1998. A serious car accident caused her vehicle to veer off the road and crash violently into a guardrail, throwing her from the car. This tragic incident resulted in a head injury, a broken collarbone, and severe damage to her cervical nerves, leaving her paralyzed from the shoulders down and confined to a wheelchair for life. Facing an irreversible adversity. Robbie Yim chose courage over despair and depression, confronting reality to embark on an extraordinary journey of self-healing. Encouraged by her therapist, who called it a new beginning, she persistently practiced writing, relearned how to draw from scratch, and gradually adapted to an independent life. Determined not to let her wheelchair limit her freedom, she trained tirelessly and successfully earned a driver's license to move around on her own. Fueled by the love and support of her family and friends, her dream of becoming a designer was reignited when she decided to launch her own design business in 2007, personally driving herself to meet partners and clients. Her personal experiences inspired Robbie Yim to embark on a journey advocating for the rights of women, the underprivileged, and the disabled community in Hong Kong. She believes that products and public spaces can be significantly improved and better designed to help wheelchair users enhance their quality of life, enabling them to integrate into society more easily and enjoy equal access to community resources. In addition to her business work, she actively contributes her skills through volunteer design projects for various charities and is directly involved in urban planning and civic education initiatives in the city. Thanks to her persistent contributions and unwavering spirit in overcoming every challenge, Robbie Yim was honored with a nomination for the Hong Kong Spirit Awards in the category of Perseverance. Her life story stands not only as a testament to iron will, but also as a powerful inspiration, embodying the aspiration to build a fairer, better, and more inclusive society for all. Wojtek Chiz is an extraordinary symbol of resilience and an indomitable sporting spirit. Someone who turned a major setback into a springboard for remarkable achievements. He began his career with a burning passion for football, showing great promise as a young player in Germany. However, a severe on-field collision in 2001 caused a serious injury to his left leg, forcing doctors to amputate part of it to preserve his health. Faced with the end of his professional football dreams, Wojtek refused to surrender to fate and decided to pivot toward athletics for disabled athletes. With iron will, relentless training, and a specialized prosthetic leg, he quickly showcased his extraordinary talent on the international stage. The pinnacle of Wojtek's career was marked by stunning achievements at the Paralympic Games, where he won multiple gold medals in sprinting and long jump, setting impressive world records. Not content with sporting glory alone, after retiring, Wojtek and his wife launched a major humanitarian project called Imagine Light. Together, they sailed around the world to provide and fit prosthetic legs free of charge for underprivileged people in developing countries. Continuing to challenge himself, he also took up badminton and had the honor of representing New Zealand in international competitions. Wojtek Chiz's life journey is a powerful testament that no physical barrier can hold back a determined spirit and a heart committed to giving back to the community. Ren is a 28-year-old TikTok star full of energy and optimism, inspiring the community through her journey of overcoming physical limitations. Born without elbows and hands, Ren spent her childhood figuring out and developing unique methods to complete everyday tasks, building an independent life. She maintains a very open perspective, often sharing that she can accomplish almost anything, just in a different way that requires more effort than the average person. Ren's journey into adulthood faced numerous obstacles, particularly in the realm of relationships, as she often encountered rejection due to societal biases about appearance. A happy turning point came when she met her current boyfriend, Timmy, through a dating app. Timmy's sincerity and open-mindedness allowed them to quickly connect and form a strong bond. Today, he is not only a steadfast support in her daily life, but also a collaborator, assisting Ren in creating her social media content. Through her personal TikTok account, Ren regularly shares fun and humorous videos to raise awareness about the lives of people with disabilities. Although she sometimes faces curious stares in public or unkind comments online, she chooses to ignore them and focus on spreading positive energy. Through her life story, Ren delivers a meaningful message. Everyone possesses extraordinary potential, and with enough time and perseverance, each person can find their own unique path in life. Through a deeply human perspective on unconventional beauty, Georgia Lanuzza transformed the marks on her skin into symbols of resilience and self-respect. Living with psoriasis that covered much of her body since the age of 13, following the emotional trauma of losing a loved one, the young British woman endured a long period of insecurity and self-doubt while facing harsh, judgmental stares from society. However, instead of continuing to hide or cover herself with layers of clothing, Georgia Lanuzza made a courageous turning point by choosing to reveal her differences in front of the camera. She strongly emphasized that physical features can never define a person's worth or soul. Instead, they can serve as proof of a long and difficult journey toward acceptance, healing, and inner peace. By openly sharing her authentic images and personal story across media platforms, Georgia Lanuzza not only freed herself from the constraints of rigid beauty standards, but also became a powerful voice for a community of people striving to learn self-love. Her journey has ignited a spark of hope, encouraging millions around the world to bravely step out of the shadows of insecurity and confidently shine in their own unique way. Alana Tillman was born with congenital arthrogryposis, which left her hands powerless from her very first breath. But fate could not imprison the artistic spirit of this young woman from California. Instead of giving up, Alana learned to turn her feet and mouth into magical hands. From the scribbles of her childhood, she persevered and trained to become a professional painter, with each artwork serving as a symphony of color and freedom. In a room flooded with light, Alana skillfully controls her brush with her mouth, carefully detailing each element until flowers or natural landscapes come to life. She paints not just to make a living, but to assert her vibrant presence in the world. Each of Alana's artworks is a declaration disability exists only in the body, while creativity is limitless. She has transformed physical limitations into a unique artistic style, full of vitality and optimism. Alana also inspires others through her own art projects, encouraging people to find joy in their differences. She appears in public with a radiant smile, breaking down all barriers of pity. Alana's story reminds us that when one door closes, the human spirit will find a way to open another window facing the sun. She doesn't just paint, she is redefining beauty and perseverance through her art. Austin is an inspiring American businesswoman who has overcome physical adversity to rise and affirm her self-worth. From birth, Jalissa faced a rare congenital condition, being born without both arms and with underdeveloped legs, resulting in a very small stature. Despite early childhood filled with pessimistic medical predictions about her ability to live independently and move on her own, she was raised by her family with unconditional love and encouragement. Rather than surrendering to fate, Jalissa developed an unbreakable will and learned to skillfully use her feet to carry out all daily activities, from brushing her teeth cooking, and applying makeup to using a mobile phone and even driving. No challenge has been able to stop her. Not only does she live independently, but Jalissa also pursued her passion for business and built her own company specializing in hair care products, achieving remarkable success. Her journey became even more meaningful when she found true love with her partner Jonathan Shorter, a man who understands, respects, and supports her through every stage of life. Despite once facing curious and judgmental stares from others, Jalissa always stands tall with a radiant smile and an incredibly positive spirit. Her life story is not only a testament to extraordinary inner strength, but also a powerful message of self-love, proving that physical limitations can never define dreams or the pursuit of happiness. The cold X-ray images revealed a harsh curve, which doctors described as a fate butterfly would have to carry for life. With severe spinal curvature, every step once felt like a tiring negotiation with pain, and even breathing seemed constrained by her misaligned frame. Yet instead of collapsing under the weight of adversity, she chose to face her condition directly, seeing it not as a lifelong sentence, but as a demanding test of her inner strength and resilience. The sound of iron clashing in the gym became the most powerful anthem in Butterfly's dramatic journey of rebirth. She did not turn to weights to build a flawless body by conventional standards, but rather as tools to reshape a will that had once been shaken. Every attempt to complete a difficult movement was a statement that, even if the body's structure could never be perfectly straight, her spirit must always stand tall, like an arrow shooting forward, transforming sweat and tears into healing for every insecurity. Stepping beyond the limits of a gym, Butterfly now appears as a fitness trainer, redefining the very concept of perfection. She doesn't just teach her clients how to lift weights, she teaches them how to elevate their lives from the ruins of doubt and insecurity. Looking at Butterfly, people no longer see someone with scoliosis. They see a symbol of extraordinary resilience, a powerful reminder that when you refuse to surrender to fate, pain gives way to the most incredible transformations. Chicone, a brave young girl from California, USA, is a remarkable symbol of resilience and the will to thrive. Before she was even born, she was diagnosed with a rare congenital lymphatic condition that caused a large swelling on the right side of her face and neck. Despite receiving extremely pessimistic medical predictions about her chances of survival, Olivia defied the odds and proved them wrong, proudly becoming a true miracle child. Surrounded by the devoted care and unconditional love of her parents, she continues to grow, happily exploring the world with a radiant smile and an astonishingly positive spirit. Olivia's courageous journey not only brings immense pride to her family, but also delivers a powerful humanitarian message, proving that strong willpower and the unbreakable strength of love can help a person overcome even the most difficult challenges. Paris Herms, Often known as Berlin's real-life Barbie doll, is a famous Instagram model in Germany with an impressive journey of physical transformation. Having endured difficult school years where she was bullied for her appearance, the 27-year-old decided to undergo cosmetic surgery to change her life and regain her confidence. Her pursuit of a doll-like appearance began with the generous support of her grandmother, who helped cover the costs of her first cosmetic procedure. Since that milestone, Paris has invested over £35,000 in various beauty procedures, including rhinoplasty, facial filler injections, and 3 breast augmentation surgeries to achieve a uniquely large bust size of 80L. She currently believes she has the largest bust in Germany. Her commitment to a distinctive personal style has brought her significant success on social media, attracting over 200,000 followers on her Instagram account. Photos from her fashion shoots consistently receive thousands of likes, cementing her status as a professional and independent model. In Tokyo, Japan, Indigo and Ali are crafting a uniquely sweet love story painted in shades of pink, creating their own striking little world. Their journey began with very different personal experiences before they found harmony in the bimbo-core lifestyle. Ali, renowned for her kawaii aesthetic, has committed to wearing pink every day since 2016. Meanwhile, Indigo, who describes themselves as a trans bimbo doll, has explored a variety of styles over the years, from moody gothic fashion to bold, expressive, metal-inspired looks. After publicly coming out as a transgender woman, Indigo found new inspiration alongside Ali in exploring the vibrant beauty of pink. Their love story began with admiration from afar when Indigo first saw Ali on the show Hooked on the Look. Following interactions on social media, they met in person in October 2021 and have been inseparable ever since. Today, nearly 99% of both of their outfits feature bright pink, a harmony that extends beyond fashion into their entire living space. The couple owns a home in central Tokyo, transforming it into a true pink kingdom. With an estimated investment of nearly $80,000, they outfitted the space with furniture, appliances, and decor to create an environment brimming with positive energy. For Indigo and Ali, living in pink isn't just a visual preference, it's a statement of personal identity and freedom to express happiness. Together, they enjoy building a life where every day becomes a vibrant shade of love and passion. Today's extraordinary journeys of 15 remarkable individuals stand as the clearest proof that no physical barrier or harsh setback can hold back a determined spirit and a heart that keeps moving forward. When one door closes, it is courage and a vibrant will to live that open a new path filled with glory and pride. We hope their stories have given you a powerful boost of inspiration to face and overcome every challenge in life. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel to continue joining us on more inspiring stories. Are you ready to step into a world that even doctors find astonishing? The people you're about to meet are unlike anyone you've ever seen. From shocking physical transformations to rare medical conditions that seem like they belong in a science fiction movie. They live with medical mysteries that leave the entire world stunned. Each story is a vivid testament to human resilience, determination, and the power to surpass limits most of us thought were impossible. If you want to be inspired and witness these extraordinary stories, hit like now, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a single moment. Join us as we open the door to 15 lives where reality is stranger, more thrilling, and more shocking than fiction. So get ready. We're about to embark on a journey exploring people and rare medical conditions that leave even doctors speechless. Josie is an extraordinary little girl living with Antley-Bixler syndrome, one of the rarest genetic disorders in the world that affects bone development and body structure. From the moment she was born, her life has been filled with significant medical challenges, requiring ongoing intervention from healthcare specialists to maintain her health. Despite facing physical barriers and daily living difficulties, Josie's journey of growing up has always been full of positive energy, supported by the unwavering foundation of her family. Josie's parents and loved ones set aside many personal plans, dedicating their full love and protection to support her through countless complex surgeries and lengthy therapy sessions. Rather than retreating from the curious eyes of the world, Josie's family courageously shared authentic footage of her life on social media platforms, hoping to raise awareness about this rare syndrome. Her innocence, radiant smile, and resilient spirit have touched the hearts of millions of viewers around the globe. Josie's life journey is not only a moving story of sacred maternal and paternal love, but also a powerful source of inspiration, reminding us to cherish the value of life and face adversity with optimism and a joyful spirit. Barry DeGeest is a living testament to resilience in the face of adversity stemming from the thalidomide medical tragedy. Born without arms, doctors once advised his family to give up on him at birth. However, thanks to the unconditional love of his mother, he was raised in an environment of equality rather than isolation. This steadfast support helped Barry overcome social stigma and physical challenges, providing a solid foundation for him to confidently navigate life and prove that a disability does not define a person. Rising above every barrier, Barry has built a remarkable life, taking on many roles from DJ and healthcare worker to husband, father, and successful entrepreneur running a support organization for people with disabilities. His story is a powerful affirmation that a person's true value lies in their spirit to rise and the ability to transform adversity into motivation. His life serves as an inspiring beacon, reminding us that every individual has the right to live fully, contribute meaningfully, and shine in their own unique way. Toko, widely known as the human collie dog, is a Japanese man who spent around 2 million yen, approximately $14,000, to own an ultra-realistic collie dog costume custom-made by Zeppetto, a company well known in Japan for creating movie props and detailed models. The costume reportedly took around 40 days to complete, weighs about 4 kilograms, and was designed with extraordinary realism and attention to detail. From a young age, Toko dreamed of becoming an animal. In fact, in his graduation yearbook, he reportedly wrote that his greatest wish was to live like a dog. Today, he has turned that dream into reality by mimicking canine behaviors such as walking on all fours, playing fetch, rolling around, and going on walks, surprising and fascinating audiences around the world. Toko shares his unusual journey on a YouTube channel called I Want to Be an Animal, where he has attracted tens of thousands of subscribers and millions of views. In one viral video, he even appeared interacting playfully with another person wearing a husky dog costume, introducing them as his best friend. However, This unique lifestyle has also come with many challenges and difficulties. Some professional dog trainers have commented that Toko's movements and actions, such as jumping, do not appear entirely natural, and that living on all fours also creates significant physical challenges. Even so, Toko says that the joy and excitement he experiences far outweigh any inconvenience. Expanding on his passion, he later founded Toko Zoo in Saitama Prefecture, a unique experience where people can rent life-size dog costumes featuring moving tails and realistic motion mechanisms, costing around 49,000 yen per session to experience what it feels like to live as an animal. Do you think Toko's passion is unique or simply unbelievable? Leave a comment with your thoughts. Hit like and subscribe to the channel for more strange but true stories. Laura and Lucas are two resilient siblings facing Cockayne syndrome, an extremely rare genetic disorder that causes premature aging. 16-year-old Lucas experiences and observes the world with remarkable sensitivity, while his 14-year-old sister Laura maintains strong optimism and a radiant smile. Accompanying them through every medical challenge, their family has shown the community that the true value of life is not measured by its length, but by how we cherish, love, and spread positive energy in every present moment. A horrific house fire at just 23 months old left scars covering 75% of the body of Dookie King, a young boy from the remote region of Mohaka, but it could not extinguish his bright smile. As the doors of school life began to approach, this brave 5-year-old little angel faced a new and difficult challenge: prejudice and the judgmental stares of the outside world. Will his extraordinary courage be enough to break through society's barriers and allow him to belong and shine? This is a deeply inspiring journey of resilience and bravery that forces us to reflect on compassion and the importance of embracing differences in life. Defying the extremely severe prognosis that she would be unlikely to survive past her first year of life, Zoe Tate amazed everyone by reaching the age of 11 while living with the extremely rare Wolff-Hirschhorn syndrome. With a small body weighing around 19 kilograms and facing developmental delays along with seizures that could occur at any time, she continues to fight on with remarkable resilience and an inspiring spirit of determination. The story of Zoe Tate is not merely a rare medical case affecting roughly 1 in 50,000 people, but also a living testament to the extraordinary power of will and the desire to live. This resilience has helped her overcome limits that once seemed unchangeable, shaping an emotional, real-life journey filled with meaning and hope. Despite facing low muscle tone and various congenital challenges associated with Wolff-Hirschhorn syndrome, Zoe continues to maintain a bright and joyful outlook on life. Zoe Tate especially enjoys horseback riding, playing with her friends, and spreading happiness through her innocent laughter every day. Her journey reminds us all that true beauty does not lie in perfection, but in optimism, courage, and the ability to find light even in the most difficult circumstances. This is what transforms the simple moments of her life into a powerful source of inspiration for many people around the world. Hannah Tyre, a 24-year-old woman from Georgia, is living with the devastating challenges of a rare congenital bone disorder that makes her body extremely fragile. So fragile that even a simple sneeze can potentially cause serious fractures. Osteogenesis imperfecta is a rare genetic condition that directly affects bone structure, turning everyday activities into high-risk challenges of survival. Despite living in such a delicate physical condition, Hannah continues to demonstrate remarkable inner strength. She refuses to let physical limitations define her worth and maintains a positive outlook in the face of adversity, embodying resilience and courage in her daily life. Three years ago, a life-changing turning point occurred when Hannah decided to step into the world of vlog in search of her own voice and personal identity, inspired by powerful influences she had encountered. Standing in front of the camera not only helped her rediscover confidence that had long been buried, but also became an effective way to communicate and break down the insecurities she once felt about her physical condition. Her content creation journey began with simple videos, but quickly evolved into a meaningful mission of inspiration, transforming each frame into a living testament to courage and resilience. Today, Hannah Tyre has become a living symbol of extraordinary resilience, proving that a strong spirit can overcome every barrier of fate and shine in its own unique way. Her story has captured the attention of a wide audience, not only because of curiosity about her rare medical condition, but also because of the positive energy she radiates through her pure confidence. Hannah has shown that true beauty is not found in external perfection, but in the will to rise, transforming limitations into stepping stones toward new heights and inspiring hope in the hearts of viewers around the world. The human body is never the final limit of a free soul, and Marty Sheedy stands as a living testament to that profound truth. Born with two extremely rare medical conditions, arthrogryposis, which causes joint contractures, and prune belly syndrome, which affects abdominal muscle development, this 33-year-old man carries a uniquely challenging physical form. Standing at just around 1.47 meters tall and weighing under 30 kilograms, his legs are crossed in a way that resembles a pair of scissors, creating countless physical barriers in everyday life and making even simple movements incredibly demanding. Yet behind that fragile appearance lies a sharp will to survive and an extraordinary inner strength that has never surrendered to fate. Marty has continuously trained and pushed himself forward, eventually becoming an inspiring public speaker who motivates others through his story of resilience. Not stopping at personal achievements, he has also spread compassion by founding a charity called Project Scissorgate. This organization was created with the core mission of raising public awareness and providing meaningful support for children facing similar medical conditions. Marty's remarkable journey delivers a powerful message. A person's true vitality is never measured by physical dimensions or muscular perfection, but shines brightest through resilience and the courage to live a full and meaningful life in their own extraordinary way. Has Marty's journey changed the way you see human strength? If yes, don't forget to like this video, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel to help share more inspiring stories like this. By breaking through every invisible barrier in the beauty and fashion industry, Shelby Lynch has proven that physical differences can become a powerful source of artistic identity. Born in Leeds, England, the young woman has lived with spinal muscular atrophy, SMA type 2, since birth, a serious health condition that has required her to use a wheelchair from an early age. However, instead of allowing biological limitations to define who she was, Shelby chose to transform her uniqueness into a platform for spreading messages of inclusion and a deep passion for fashion artistry. Beginning her journey on social media platforms such as TikTok and Instagram, she quickly attracted millions of followers thanks to her vibrant and colorful fashion style, skillfully blending bold individuality, youthful energy, and a sophisticated sense of aesthetics that carries her unmistakable personal signature. Far beyond being just a digital content creator, Shelby officially entered the professional modeling industry after signing with a prestigious talent agency, appearing in major campaigns for some of the world's leading international fashion brands. For her, the wheelchair is not an obstacle, but a unique part of her identity seamlessly incorporated into artistic and high-fashion visuals filled with elegance, creativity, and confidence. Shelby has continuously and passionately fought to change society's perception of people with disabilities within the creative industry, powerfully proving that true style and beauty are never limited by physical barriers. Through honest videos sharing her daily life and the ups and downs of her career, she has successfully challenged outdated stereotypes, demonstrating that confidence and determination are the most beautiful outfits anyone can wear. Shelby Lynch's journey is far more than a personal success story. It is a powerful shift in public awareness that encourages people to view beauty through the lens of diversity, compassion, and acceptance. She has convincingly shown that when we dare to live authentically with our passions and continuously strive to grow, even the greatest hardships can become a launching point for extraordinary success. At the same time, Shelby has ignited hope for countless people facing similar challenges, inspiring belief in a world where equality, individuality, and respect for personal uniqueness are truly valued above all else. Amit did not just battle NF1, a cruel condition causing tumors to grow across his body. He also had to face a hollow eye socket, following 22 horrific major surgeries to save his life. Once a desperate child who asked, "Why me?" every time he looked in the mirror, he has transformed the tumors that pushed his eye from his skull into proof of an unimaginable survival instinct. This is not merely a medical record, it is the journey of a warrior who refused to let destiny or judgmental stares dictate his true worth. Amidst words of contempt and harsh marriage rejections, Piali appeared like a miracle with a bold declaration. "I am not marrying half a face. You must show me your true self." Despite fierce opposition from family and a wedding absent of relatives, their love shattered every standard of beauty, proving that the bond of souls is always more powerful than any physical defect. They turned societal skepticism into the foundation of a happy home, where sincerity triumphs over the harshest barriers of prejudice. Today, as an inspirational icon with over 60,000 followers on TikTok, Amit is using his different appearance to dismantle misconceptions and ignite fire in millions. Instead of fleeing from malicious comments or the fear of passing on his condition to the next generation, he chooses to embrace himself and craves to use his voice to change the world. Amit has proven a stunning truth. When you stop being afraid and start cherishing yourself, your unique appearance becomes the sharpest weapon for creating extraordinary miracles. Chan Wing-ning, an 8-year-old girl with Angelman syndrome, is a living testament to the power of love. Despite facing a genetic condition that prevents her from speaking, challenges with movement, and difficulty with self-care, Wing-ning always wears a smile. It is more than just an expression, it is the language of her soul, her way of connecting with the world. Her presence reminds us that a person's value is not defined by physical perfection, but by the purity of their emotions and the resilient spirit that lies beneath a fragile appearance. For Wing-ning's parents, Raising their little angel is not a race to find a cure, but a continuous journey of learning acceptance. Each day brings challenges as they navigate the limitations of her rare condition. Yet, it is within these struggles that they have discovered the true meaning of sacrifice. They have learned to cherish the simplest moments, transforming pain into motivation to surround and shower their tiny child with unconditional love. Wing Ning is a precious lesson in resilience amidst a turbulent life. Though her body carries challenges, her speaking eyes teach those around her to listen with their hearts. She stands as a symbol of determination, reminding us to pause and reflect, to love more fully, and to cherish every breath and smile each day. The story of this little family carries a powerful message. Happiness is not the absence of hardship, but the way we choose to face it with a kind and compassionate heart. Zoe Bosanic, a resilient young girl who grew up in DeWitt, Michigan, USA, has written one of the most inspiring stories of strength and determination in the face of adversity. Born in China without both arms, Zoe's life took a beautiful turn when she was adopted by a loving American family, giving her a new beginning filled with care and opportunity. In her early childhood, without arms to help maintain balance, she often fell. Instead of overprotecting her, Zoe's adoptive mother made a life-changing decision to enroll her in gymnastics classes to help her develop balance. This turning point unexpectedly sparked a deep passion for sports within Zoe. Despite facing numerous physical challenges, she never allowed her differences to define her limits. With incredible creativity and remarkable patience, Zoe developed her own unique ways to adapt. In baseball, she amazed many by learning how to hold the bat between her cheek and shoulder to deliver powerful swings. Beyond baseball, she also demonstrated impressive athletic spirit in soccer, karate, and dance. Even more astonishing, Zoe is highly independent in her daily life, skillfully using her feet to perform personal tasks, such as brushing her hair, helping with cooking, and doing household chores. Her family proudly shares that they have never heard Zoe say, "I give up." If she wants to do something, she will always find a way. Zoe Bosanic's radiant journey and smile not only break all stereotypes about human limitations, but also stand as a powerful reminder that resilience and a positive mindset can help us overcome any physical barrier and create a life that is free, fulfilling, and truly meaningful. Do you believe resilience and a positive mindset can overcome any barrier? Hit like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to see more extraordinary stories like Zoe Bosanic's. Facing complete tooth loss at the age of 30 after 4 pregnancies and years of ongoing health struggles that began when she was just 21, Alicia from New York chose to transform adversity into an inspiring journey of healing and self-acceptance. Rather than hiding in shame, this resilient woman openly shared her experience of wearing dentures on TikTok in an effort to normalize dental issues among young adults. What began as a personal journey towards self-love unexpectedly grew into a powerful movement, with her honest and relatable videos attracting more than 2 million followers and turning Alicia into a symbol of confidence and authenticity. Despite negative opinions and cruel comments, she continues to embrace life with positivity, guided by the powerful belief that other people's judgments reflect who they are, not her true worth. By courageously revealing her insecurities and proudly embracing her new appearance, Alicia not only discovered freedom within herself, but also inspired millions of others to boldly love, accept, and celebrate their own unique identities. Kelly and Connor are a powerful testament to how true love can transcend physical limitations. Kelly, 27, lives with spinal muscular atrophy, while Connor, 25, has been her devoted partner since they met online in 2012. In their home in Ohio, they have built a unique relationship where Connor is not only her boyfriend, but also her full-time caregiver. Their understanding and bond have broken down stereotypes, proving that love is not just about emotion, it is also about sharing responsibilities. The relationship of this couple offers an inspiring perspective on balancing the roles of caregiver and partner. They show that in a healthy relationship, caring for one another is the deepest expression of devotion. Rather than being separated by medical challenges, Connor's attentive care has become the catalyst for a strong, respectful, and lasting love. Their story sends a profoundly human message. Every individual, regardless of circumstances, deserves complete happiness and a cherished companionship. At just 4 years old, little Kim Jane became the center of attention because her body was covered with dark, thick patches of hair on her back and neck. With limited medical knowledge and restricted access to health care, her parents believed this was the result of a curse from Kapre, a legendary creature in Filipino folklore. Instead of receiving early medical intervention, Kim Jane had to grow up facing stigma and curious stares from the community, all stemming from blind belief in spiritual factors rather than scientific truth. Medical experts later determined that her condition was a giant congenital pigmented nevus, a rare skin defect caused by the overgrowth of pigment cells. Kim Jane's story is not only a medical case, but also a heartbreaking example of the negative impact of superstition in rural areas, where natural differences are easily attributed to mystical forces. It serves as a powerful lesson on the importance of medical education, affirming that only scientific knowledge can break down the barriers of stigma and provide a better future for children. Xingyan is a living testament to extraordinary resilience in the face of adversity, even when medicine offered no further treatment options. From the age of 13, she battled bone cancer and later leukemia. When her illness led to declining lung function and made organ transplantation impossible, Yan made the courageous decision to sign a medical advance directive, refusing extreme resuscitation measures. This act was not one of surrender, but a way to let go of burdens and dedicate her remaining days fully to genuine happiness. She chose to live vibrantly rather than wait for the end, doing the things she loved and even organizing a farewell party to share love with family and friends, instead of succumbing to tragedy. Yan turned her final days into a meaningful message of acceptance and courage. Her story reminds us that, even in a short life, every individual has the right to define their own value, choose to depart in peace, and leave behind the highest human virtues. Josh Chisholm, an inspiring shot-put athlete from New Zealand, is a testament to transforming physical differences into boundless strength. Born with dwarfism, he faced profound psychological struggles, insecurity, and countless limitations during his teenage years. However, Josh chose to find salvation through sports. Shot put not only improved his physical health, but also served as a medicine to nurture a positive mindset, helping him shed his anxieties to focus on surpassing his own limits. Today, Josh is not only a record holder in Oceania, but also a dedicated teacher with a passion for creating a school environment that respects diversity. He emphasizes that resilience is not about avoiding challenges, but about facing them with compassion and curiosity. Josh's story serves as a powerful inspiration for self-acceptance and actively creating value, reminding us that every individual can shine and break down stereotypes through their own abilities and dedication. Hit like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to discover more inspiring stories like Josh's. Tondo Hopa has redefined the concept of beauty through her own uniqueness. Born with albinism, she once faced judgmental gazes from society. But instead of hiding, she chose to embrace herself. Her journey is not just about walking the runways, but a persistent struggle to affirm that every individual is a precious piece of the puzzle. She has proven to the world that physical differences are not barriers, but gifts that create one's own distinctive beauty. Before shining in the fashion industry, Tondo was a dedicated lawyer. She entered modeling not to seek glamour, but to provide a voice for often forgotten communities. Her appearance on the covers of prestigious magazines has shattered rigid standards, helping the albinism community become more relatable and respected. She uses her knowledge and influence to open up an inclusive future, where diversity is viewed as a strength. To Tondo, albinism is not a flaw to hide, but a symbol of pride. She spreads a powerful message that everyone deserves to be treated fairly, regardless of skin color or physical condition. With her elegant demeanor, confident style, and inherent intelligence, she dispels misconceptions. The true beauty she conveys does not lie in superficial perfection, but shines from within the soul and the profound self-respect that each individual holds for themselves. Tondo's journey is a lesson in the courage to go against the grain. In a world that often imposes conformity, she is a breath of fresh air, proving that self-acceptance is the greatest strength. She not only breaks barriers in fashion, but also inspires millions who feel insecure about their appearance. Her story reminds us never let anyone set limits on your potential. Define your own identity with unwavering confidence. Tondo Hopa has solidified her lasting position in the hearts of the public. She is the embodiment of resilience, determination, and the desire to live fully as oneself. Hopefully, her story will remain a source of positive energy for those on their path to finding confidence. Remember, you were born to stand out, and your uniqueness is the most precious gift that nature has bestowed upon you to shine in this vast world. Rising as a vibrant phenomenon in the Philippines, Jan F. Arboleda, also known as Baba G, has won the hearts of millions with her playful spirit and ever-present smile. Instead of letting physical challenges define her life, she chooses to spread joy through videos filled with laughter and uplifting messages. Her natural charm and positive attitude have bridged gaps, turning her into a daily source of inspiration that radiates energy to online communities worldwide. Step by step, breaking through social barriers with her own talent and unique personality, Baba J has shown that a person's true value lies in embracing and shining as themselves. She is not just an entertainment figure, but a living example of courage, daring to live authentically and love herself despite differences. Through every journey, she reminds viewers that a genuine smile and an optimistic attitude are the sharpest tools for creating happiness and overcoming all prejudice. Maddie Wilson Walker is a shining symbol of extraordinary resilience in Canadian Paralympic sports. At just 3 years old, she faced a life-threatening case of meningitis with a survival rate below 2%, resulting in the amputation of both legs below the knees and 4 fingers on her left hand. Rising above immense pain, she refused to be limited by the rejections of sports clubs. Instead, Maddie turned adversity into motivation, persistently pursuing a professional path to become an internationally recognized long jump athlete. With the motto, "Never say can't," tattooed on her body, Maddie has proven that human will can break through any physical barrier. Her career is not only marked by records on the track, but also serves as an inspiring anthem about never giving up on your dreams, even in the face of the harshest challenges. Maddie shows the world that physical differences are never a barrier to great ambitions, as long as we have the courage to push forward and never stop striving to reach the top. Born with congenital cleidocranial dysplasia, CCD, Corey Bennett has no collarbones, yet he chose not to let adversity define him, creating a story full of courage and determination. Known as Boneless Corey, he turned this unique physical trait into the ability to press his shoulder blades together in front of his chest, performing astonishing feats that dispel any doubts about trickery. Corey's brave journey of confronting and openly sharing his medical condition is a profound lesson in self-confidence, teaching us how to embrace ourselves and rise above harsh prejudices. A remarkable turning point came when he earned a spot in the Guinness World Records by crushing 26 soda cans between his shoulder blades in under a minute. This entertaining achievement not only showcased his unique talent, but also spread positive energy and optimism to the community. Corey's inspiring story proves that when we embrace and transform our differences into strengths, every limit set by nature can be broken with pride. Emerging from street culture with a uniquely artistic vision, hip-hop dancer Kid Strobe, also known by his stage name Frenchie Baby, has amazed the global art community with a remarkable natural talent. He possesses extreme hand flexibility, able to twist and shape his joints at angles that seem impossible for the human body. This unique combination of energetic street dance moves and masterful contortion techniques has created a one-of-a-kind performance style, instantly capturing widespread public attention. The pinnacle of his journey came when he appeared on the popular television show Amazingness, hosted by Rob Dyrdek. On this grand stage, his explosive and highly convincing performance earned him a win in episode 4, surpassing numerous formidable competitors. This success not only brought recognition from top entertainment experts, but also opened a new chapter, bringing the talented performer closer to audiences around the world. This artist's journey provides profound educational and entertainment value for younger generations, demonstrating the importance of pursuing one's passions and transforming personal uniqueness into authentic art. Rather than being confined to traditional dance moves, he boldly pushed the limits of his body to create his own innovative path. His success story spreads a powerful, positive energy, encouraging everyone to continuously cultivate creativity, develop their skills, and confidently shine while asserting their place in society. The stories you've just witnessed are not only shocking, but also remind us that every person and every family has an extraordinary story to tell. From rare medical conditions to journeys that defy limits, they show that strength, willpower, and love can create real-life miracles. Which family or individual impressed you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel to discover more bizarre, thrilling, and inspiring stories from around the world. Remember, sometimes reality is even more surprising and powerful than any story you've ever heard. Can you believe it? There are people in this world with otherworldly bodies that shatter every Guinness World Record. And they not only survive, but turn their differences into a source of inspiration. Imagine a girl who lived for 118 days without a heart in her chest, or a woman with the largest natural breasts on the planet. Today, we'll explore the true and remarkable stories of 15 women with these incredible journeys. Are you captivated by these amazing stories? If so, don't forget to hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next videos. Comment below and let me know which person impressed you the most, or who would you like to hear the story of next? Let's explore the diverse beauty of the human body and the wonderful things we can learn from these differences together. What happens when internet fame becomes a dangerous obsession? Consider the case of Donna Simpson, who hypothesized that extreme weight gain would bring her validation and wealth. Operating out of New Jersey, she monetized a deadly ambition to become the world's heaviest woman. Consuming up to 12,000 calories daily for a paying online audience, she secured the 2010 Guinness World Record as the heaviest woman to give birth, at over 500 pounds. But at what cost? We must analyze the dark side of this digital validation, where the morbid curiosity of strangers pushed a mother toward physical self-destruction. The breaking point arrived when her severe physical decline forced a critical reevaluation of her life's trajectory. Facing terrifying mobility issues and a relationship breakdown, Simpson abandoned her extreme 1,000-pound goal to reclaim her health for her children. She initiated a significant weight loss journey, proving that true body positivity isn't about feeding harmful extremes for public entertainment, but about respecting your body's biological limits. The vital educational lesson here is clear. Our health should never be the currency we pay for internet notoriety. Authentic self-love means choosing long-term well-being over a temporary viral spectacle. Born on March 26, 1963, in Ohio, Connie Culp was a hard-working mother of two living a quiet life in the small town of Hopedale. In 2004, a tragic shooting destroyed the middle of her face. She lost her nose, cheeks, upper lip, teeth, lower eyelids, and right eye. For years, she couldn't eat solid food, smell, or breathe on her own. She endured more than 30 reconstructive surgeries with limited success. In December 2008, at age 45, Connie made medical history at Cleveland Clinic. She became the first person in the United States to receive a near-total face transplant. Led by Dr. Maria Siemiano, a team of surgeons performed a groundbreaking 22 to 23-hour operation, replacing about 80% of her face with bone, muscle, nerves, skin, and blood vessels from a deceased donor named Anna Casper. The transplant restored Connie's ability to eat, smell, breathe independently, and smile again. She lived 12 more years, becoming the longest surviving face transplant recipient at the time. She met the donor's family, expressed deep gratitude, and spoke publicly about her journey. Connie often shared this powerful message. Don't judge people who don't look the same as you do because you never know what happened to them. One day it might all be taken away. On July 29, 2020, Connie passed away at age 57 from complications of an infection unrelated to her. Life can change in an instant, but inner strength and gratitude can help us rise again. Cherish your body and your face. Never judge others by appearance. Be brave enough to keep living, no matter what. Connie didn't just get a new face. She gave the world hope in the power of medicine, human resilience, and the kindness of strangers. Like, comment, and subscribe to join us in discovering more inspiring stories of resilience and hope. Born in 1988 in the United States, Esperance Luminesca Fuerzina grew up in a conservative family. She served in the U.S. Army, living under strict discipline and uniform rules. Deep inside, however, she always longed to express her true self. Starting in 2013, she began her body transformation journey. One needle, one tattoo, one small modification at a time, she turned herself into a living masterpiece. In September 2023 in Tijuana, Mexico, Guinness World Records officially recognized her as the most tattooed woman ever, with 99.98% of her body covered in ink, leaving only a tiny, untattooable portion. The record was featured in the Guinness World Records 2025 book. She didn't stop there. Nesca now holds 89 body modifications, the most in history for a woman, including tattooed eyeballs, tattooed gums, a forked tongue, subdermal scale-like implants in her scalp, skin stretching, extensive piercings, and many other creative alterations. She changed her name to Nesca Fuerzina to mark her complete rebirth. Nesca says, "This feels like a complete expression of myself." Her journey wasn't about rebellion. It was about reclaiming her identity after years of military life and strict upbringing. The lesson from Nesca: life is short. Don't be afraid to be different. Take ownership of your body and your soul. When you truly respect and love your authentic self, you inspire others to live genuinely too. Nesca didn't just break records. She reminds us that real beauty lies in the freedom to express ourselves and the courage to follow our passion. At 36 years old, Nesca continues her journey, proving that no limits can hold back a spirit determined to shine in its own unique way. Mahogany Jeter was born with a rare condition called lymphedema, which causes a buildup of lymph fluid in the body's tissues. From childhood, her left leg swelled dramatically, eventually weighing around 100 pounds, nearly 45 kilograms. Growing up in Tennessee, she avoided mirrors, feeling hideous like a freak of nature. Bullies stared, whispered, and mocked her. Some even suggested she amputate the leg. Instead of hiding forever, Mahogany made a powerful choice. In her early 20s, she decided to embrace her body exactly as it was. She began posting on social media, proudly calling herself "that pretty girl with the big leg" and "lymph goddess." She pursued modeling, sharing her journey openly to spread awareness about lymphedema and body positivity. Today, Mahogany walks runways and appears in documentaries, proving that beauty comes in every shape. She manages her condition with regular physiotherapy and massages, refusing to let it define or limit her. Her message is simple yet profound. Being different is beautiful. True confidence isn't about looking like everyone else. It's about loving and owning who you are. When you accept your differences, you not only free yourself but also inspire others to do the same. Your uniqueness can become your greatest strength. If you agree, like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more empowering stories. Physical limitations dictate your societal value and professional boundaries. Analysis. The extraordinary life of Megan Grannon, an American special education teacher, completely dismantles this prejudice. Born with metatropic dysplasia, an extremely rare form of dwarfism affecting only about 100 people worldwide, Megan was given a grim prognosis of not surviving her first year. Yet, she defied every medical expectation, bravely enduring countless painful surgeries and physical hardships. Standing at just 3 feet 3 inches, 99 centimeters, and constantly facing societal judgment and doubt, Megan absolutely refused to let her physical stature define her ultimate potential. Instead, she fearlessly stepped into the classroom to become an inspiring teacher, motivational speaker, and model, boldly educating children who literally tower over her. Her relentless journey of proving doubters wrong provides a profound educational lesson. Physical limitations and societal prejudice are never true barriers to realizing your dreams. It is an indomitable spirit and a courageous heart that truly define our magnitude. Megan's remarkable story teaches us to fiercely embrace our unique differences, overcome adversity with absolute resilience, and turn our greatest challenges into our most powerful strengths. Ellie Jade Goldstein was born on December 18, 2001, in Essex, England, with Down syndrome. When she was born, doctors told her parents she might never walk or talk. But Ellie defied every low expectation with her bright smile and unstoppable spirit. At just 15, she began modeling. In 2020, she made history as the first model with Down syndrome to star in a major Gucci beauty campaign. Then, in May 2023, she became the first person with Down syndrome to grace the cover of British Vogue. Her radiant image sent a powerful message around the world. Ellie went on to campaign for Oddities, Nike, and other global brands. She also stepped into acting, landing the role of Nancy Marr in the BBC series Mallory Towers in 2025 and earning a Children's and Family Emmy Award nomination for her performance. That same year, she became the first contestant with Down syndrome on Strictly Come Dancing, dancing her way into the hearts of millions and reaching week 6. Through every milestone, Ellie has been a passionate advocate for disability representation in fashion and entertainment. She often says her disability taught her to be fully herself and to do things louder in the world. Never let anyone's limits define your potential. With courage, hard work, and self-belief, you can break barriers and open doors, not just for yourself, but for everyone who comes after you. Inclusion and representation matter, and every person deserves to see themselves shining on the biggest stages. Can intentionally defying deeply ingrained beauty standards lead to global success and true empowerment? We can analyze this through the career of Greek Cypriot model Sofia Hagipantelli. Born in 1997, she hypothesized that her natural features, specifically a thick jet black unibrow she proudly named Veronica, were assets rather than flaws. Instead of conforming to the immense pressure to pluck, thread, or hide her facial hair to fit traditional modeling molds, she initiated a system analysis of industry norms. By leaning into her unique genetics, she not only booked campaigns with top-tier publications like Vogue, Elle, and Harper's Bazaar, but also revolutionized how top agencies perceive marketability and beauty. The data reveals that her refusal to conform sparked a cultural shift. Facing significant online bullying, she founded the hashtag Unibrow movement, creating a massive digital community dedicated to body hair positivity and self-acceptance. The educational lesson derived from her journey is profound. Authentic confidence requires accepting the exact traits others might pressure you to change. True empowerment is not about shrinking to fit into a pre-existing system. It is about forcing the system to expand its parameters by remaining undeniably and unapologetically yourself. Born and raised in Portland, Oregon, Rose Guile first noticed something different at age 13, when she hit puberty. She developed hirsutism, excessive facial and body hair, possibly linked to polycystic ovary syndrome. For the next 26 years, Rose shaved her face every single day to hide it, feeling exhausted both physically and emotionally. In 2016, at age 39, Rose made a life-changing decision. After discovering an online community of bearded women, she put down her razor and let her beard grow freely. Just 9 months later, she shared that she had never felt sexier or more feminine. "I feel pretty with my beard and I never felt pretty before," she said. "It feels amazing." Rose's bold choice quickly gained worldwide attention. Instead of the criticism she feared, she received messages of inspiration and even romantic interest from men. People called her beautiful and courageous for embracing her natural self. Today, Rose still lives in Portland and continues to promote body hair acceptance. She proudly wears dresses and shows off her beard as a natural part of who she is. Don't spend your life hiding what society says is not normal. When you bravely live as your authentic self, you discover real strength and beauty. Love and respect your body exactly as it is. That confidence will inspire others to do the same. Rose didn't just grow a beard, she grew into a powerful example of self-love and freedom. In the glamorous yet rebellious world of high fashion and body art, Rick Genest, known worldwide as Zombie Boy, transformed personal adversity into a powerful platform of self-expression and success. Born on August 7, 1985 in LaSalle, Quebec, Canada, and raised in Chateauguay, he faced a terrifying diagnosis at age 14, a brain tumor. After surviving groundbreaking laser surgery, he chose to celebrate life by turning his body into living art. Starting with his first tattoo at 16, he collaborated with Montreal artist Frank Lewis to create an extraordinary skeletal design. Skulls, exposed brains on his scalp, decaying flesh, and crawling insects that eventually covered over 90% of his body. This masterpiece earned him 2 Guinness World Records, the most human bone tattoos, 139, and the most insect tattoos, 176. What many viewed as shocking became his greatest strength. Discovered by Nicola Formichetti, Rick walked major runways for Thierry Mugler, became the face of Jay-Z's Rockaware, appeared in Vogue, and starred alongside Lady Gaga in her iconic 2011 Born This Way music video. He also acted in films like 47 Ronin and pursued music and art. Tragically, he passed away on August 1, 2018 at age 32 after an accidental fall from his balcony in Montreal. Through his extraordinary journey, Zombie Boy taught a profound lesson. Normal is an illusion. He proved that our biggest struggles can fuel the greatest transformations, reminding us all to embrace what makes us different, turn pain into purpose, and proudly own our authentic selves without apology. Please like and comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more inspiring stories. Lyudmila Tichenkova was born and raised in Nikolaev, Ukraine. Around the age of 10, her body began growing at an unusually fast pace. She quickly became much taller than her classmates, with longer arms and, most noticeably, an exceptionally long neck. By her mid-teens, Lyudmila stood about 202 centimeters, roughly 6 feet 7 to 8 inches, tall, and her neck measured approximately 18 centimeters, 7 inches, longer than average by a significant margin. Doctors diagnosed her with Marfan syndrome, a rare genetic connective tissue disorder that causes elongated limbs, a tall stature, and sometimes spinal curvature. She also appeared on Ukrainian television programs, where she was introduced as the girl with the longest neck in the country. At first, the stares and comments from others made her feel self-conscious and embarrassed to go outside. But over time, Lyudmila learned to accept her unique appearance. Instead of hiding, she carried herself with grace and dignity, turning what once felt like a burden into part of her identity. Our bodies may look different due to genetics or health conditions, but those differences do not diminish our worth. When we stop fighting who we are and start embracing it with confidence, we can inspire others to do the same. True beauty and strength come from self-acceptance and inner resilience, no matter how unusual the outside world may find us. Elia Sophia. High fashion strictly demands a singular, rigid standard of beauty. Analysis. The brilliant rise of Elia Sophia, a 5'9" American model from Seattle, completely shatters this outdated prejudice. Strutting proudly in prestigious Gucci fashion shows like Resort 2018 and Love Parade, Elia stands as a powerful symbol of diverse beauty. As a highly successful curve model, actor, and singer, she boldly challenges traditional industry limits. She has rightfully secured her place as a true muse in major global campaigns, redefining the runway with her gorgeous silhouette and undeniable multi-dimensional talent. Through her radiant career, Elia delivers a deeply inspiring educational lesson on body positivity and self-esteem. She brilliantly proves that true beauty isn't about forcing yourself into narrow, unrealistic societal molds, but courageously celebrating your unique physical differences. No matter your shape or size, your ultimate value is defined by your inner pride, talent, and aura. Her journey teaches us to relentlessly love ourselves, showing that authentic self-acceptance is the most glamorous accessory you can possibly wear to confidently conquer the grand runway of life. Born in Ilorin, the capital of Kwara State in central Nigeria, Risikat Moramoke Aziz was born with a striking and extremely rare feature: bright blue eyes, despite having dark skin and no Caucasian ancestry in her family. This condition is believed to be linked to ocular albinism, a genetic variation that reduces pigmentation in the iris and retina, but does not affect her clear vision or overall health. From childhood, Risikat faced curious stares and questions about her unusual eye color. Many in her community found it mysterious. As an adult, she married and gave birth to 2 daughters, Keosarat and Hassanat, who inherited the same beautiful blue eyes. Instead of hiding, Risikat bravely shared her story publicly in 2020. Photos of her and her 2 blue-eyed daughters went viral across Nigeria and beyond, sparking wonder and admiration. Risikat proudly calls her blue eyes a gift from nature and hopes her journey will educate others about genetic diversity and reduce stigma around differences. My blue eyes are not a mistake or something to fear. Every person is born with their own unique beauty. Don't let differences scare or divide us. Open your heart to accept, respect, and love yourself and others, because that diversity is what makes our world richer and more wonderful. Rizikat doesn't just have blue eyes, she brings the light of understanding and courage to millions. Marla Runyon was born on January 4, 1969, in Santa Maria, California. At the age of 9, she was diagnosed with Stargardt's disease, a form of macular degeneration that caused her to become legally blind. She retained some peripheral vision and could see shapes and shadows, but central vision was severely impaired. Instead of giving up on sports, Marla embraced athletics with remarkable determination. She first competed in the Paralympic Games, winning 5 gold medals and 1 silver across the 1992 Barcelona and 1996 Atlanta Games in events including sprints, long jump, pentathlon, and shot put. She also competed in paracycling. In 2000, Marla made history as the first legally blind athlete to qualify for and compete in the Olympic Games. She ran the women's 1,500 meters in Sydney, advancing to the final and finishing 8th, the best finish by an American woman in that event at the time. She returned for the 2004 Athens Olympics in the 5,000 meters and became a 3-time U.S. national champion in the 5,000 meters. Challenges like disability do not define your limits. Your attitude and effort do. With resilience, hard work, and belief in yourself, you can compete at the highest levels and break barriers, inspiring others to see possibilities where others see only obstacles. Marla proved that true vision comes from within. Born on September 13, 1939 in Detroit, Michigan, Richard Kiel developed acromegaly, a hormonal disorder caused by excess growth hormone. This rare condition gave him an imposing height of 7 feet 2 inches, 2.18 meters, and striking angular facial features with a prominent jaw. Rather than letting his extraordinary size limit him, Kiel turned it into his greatest asset. After working as a nightclub bouncer and salesman, he entered acting in the 1960s. Global fame arrived in 1977 when he portrayed the steel-toothed villain Jaws in The Spy Who Loved Me. Audiences were captivated by the menacing yet oddly charming character, so he reprised the role in Moonraker, 1979, becoming one of cinema's most iconic henchmen. He later appeared in Happy Gilmore, voiced a giant in Tangled, and acted for over 50 years. Known off-screen as the Gentle Giant, Kiel was soft-spoken, kind-hearted, and humble. Married to Diane Rogers since 1974, he raised 4 children while staying true to his gentle nature despite playing intimidating roles. Richard passed away on September 10, 2014, at age 74. His journey teaches a powerful lesson. What society sees as unusual can become your unique superpower. Embrace who you are, use your distinct traits boldly, and you can achieve legendary success while remaining kind and authentic. Many stereotypes suggest that old age is a permanent barrier to physical strength and new beginnings, but Willie Murphy spectacularly shattered this notion. Despite weighing only 47 kilograms, 105 pounds, she stunned the world by deadlifting 102 kilograms, 225 pounds, over double her body weight, at age 78. Most extraordinary is that her journey as a true powerlifter only began at a YMCA gym after she turned 70. Transforming from an ordinary senior into a monumental icon of inspiration, she has encouraged millions to break through age barriers and confidently enter the gym to reclaim their health and fitness. Willie's brilliant story offers a profound lesson that our only true limits are the ones existing within our own minds. True strength does not wither with time. Rather, it is built through iron will and rigorous self-discipline. She serves as living proof that it is never too late to pursue a passion, reminding us to always bravely lift every burden in life. Are you ready to break through and pursue your passion despite the challenges? Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next inspiring stories. For years, Amanda felt deep despair, shame, and isolation. She suffered in silence until around 2012 to 2013, when in her early 20s, she bravely spoke out. Amanda appeared on TLC's Body Bazaar, sharing her story to raise awareness about PGAD, a little-known medical condition. Thankfully, help came. Amanda found treatment in Florida with doctors and physical therapists using medication to reduce symptoms, relaxation exercises, and other therapies. Most importantly, she found love with her supportive boyfriend Stuart Triplett, who stood by her, helped her follow medical advice, and made her feel truly cared for. With treatment and love, Amanda gradually gained better control over her condition and reclaimed hope and quality of life. She continues to speak openly so others facing similar challenges know they are not alone. No medical condition defines who you are. No matter how tough life gets, have the courage to seek medical help and surround yourself with loving support. Never suffer in silence. When you share your story, you heal yourself and bring hope to others. Amanda didn't just survive her storm, she became a powerful voice for understanding and compassion. What is the reality of living with a record-breaking physical condition in the digital age? Analyze the case of Annie Hawkins Turner, known professionally as Norma Stitz, a Georgia native diagnosed with gigantomastia. Since the age of 9, her body began an unstoppable growth, eventually leading to a 102 ZZZ cup size and the Guinness World Record for the world's largest natural breasts. Hypothesizing that her unique biology could be a source of empowerment rather than shame, she entered the fetish modeling industry over 25 years ago. With the support of her late husband, who coined her famous pseudonym, she transformed a potential medical burden into a multi-million-dollar digital empire, proving that marketability often lies in embracing what makes one different. However, behind the viral statistics lies a system analysis of resilience against relentless public scrutiny. Despite facing constant online trolling and physical challenges, Annie maintains a steadfast commitment to body positivity and a professional career. Her story offers a critical educational lesson. Self-worth is an internal construct that should never be dictated by external mockery or physical anomalies. By taking control of her own narrative and financial destiny, she demonstrates that true confidence is the ability to navigate a judgmental world without losing one's sense of dignity. The data is clear. Authenticity and business acumen can turn even the most extreme circumstances into a platform for long-term success and personal pride. Born in a quiet rural village in Surin Province, Thailand, Duangjae Samaksamam was born with an extremely rare condition called macrodystrophia lipomatosa. This disorder causes massive fat deposits to build up in both arms and hands, making them enormously oversized. Each of her hands weighs more than 20 pounds, around 9 to 10 kilograms, causing constant pain and making simple daily tasks extremely difficult. For the first 20 years of her life, Duangjae lived in seclusion. She didn't attend school and rarely left home, feeling isolated and embarrassed by her condition. But deep inside, she refused to let her body define her future. As an adult, Duangjae made a courageous decision. She stepped out into the world, opened a small grocery shop in Surin, and became a shop owner. Despite the immense weight and pain in her arms, she served customers with a smile, worked hard every day, and lived independently. In 2014, at around age 58 to 59, her story was featured on international TV in Body Bazaar, astonishing viewers worldwide. Duangjae has said that even with the challenges and pain, she feels happy because she can work and live a normal life. She declined amputation surgery suggested by doctors, choosing to embrace the body she was given. No physical difference can take away your will to live. No matter how challenging your body or circumstances may be, have the courage to step into the world, find meaningful work, and live independently. Determination and perseverance will help you discover joy and your true value. Duangjae doesn't just have the world's largest hands, she has one of the strongest hearts and an unbreakable spirit. Hypothesis: postpartum stretch marks are permanent physical flaws that completely destroy a woman's natural beauty and self-confidence. Analysis: the brilliant rise of Talmisha Jones, a highly influential American mother on social media, spectacularly shatters this toxic societal prejudice. Instead of desperately hiding or attempting to medically erase the physical evidence of motherhood, she fiercely celebrates her natural mom bod and has rightfully earned the title of the mom making stretch marks sexy. By founding the Tigress Beauty Club, Talmisha has passionately built a supportive global community dedicated to spreading body positivity, boldly empowering countless mothers to entirely shed their physical insecurities after the profound sacrifice of childbirth. Talmisha's transformative journey from personal insecurity to a global symbol of body diversity delivers a deeply profound educational lesson on radical self-acceptance. She brilliantly proves that stretch marks are never signs of physical decline, but rather tiger stripes, glorious medals of honor representing a woman's miraculous power to create and sustain life. Her remarkable story powerfully reminds us to bravely embrace every single natural change in our physical forms, teaching us that authentic beauty and absolute sexiness do not stem from flawless skin, but radiantly emerge from unwavering self-esteem and unconditional self-love. As we wrap up today's journey, we hope these incredible stories have inspired and amazed you with the strength and resilience of these women. If you found these stories as fascinating as we did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another amazing video. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Who was the most impressive character to you? Thank you for watching, and we look forward to sharing more inspiring journeys with you soon. Welcome to an unexpected journey, where we will explore the children with the most unusual appearances in the world. These stories will not only amaze you, but also make you reconsider beauty in a completely different way. They are living proof of inner strength, confidence, and the courage to overcome any challenge in life. If you're inspired by these incredible stories and want to learn more about the strong children with unique appearances, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel today. Join us as we continue to explore and witness these unbelievable stories that you won't believe. What happens when a person's genetic code carries a mutation never before recorded in the entire history of medical science? Let's take a closer look at the medical case of Isla Kilpatrick Screeton, a girl born in 2017 in Leicester, England. Isla's birth was not only a milestone for her family, but also posed a complex challenge for the medical community, defying fundamental understandings of cellular mechanisms in modern medicine. After a series of in-depth diagnostic tests, the healthcare system made a groundbreaking diagnosis. Isla had mandibuloacral dysplasia. The media often refers to this as the Benjamin Button syndrome because it causes cells in the body to age at an unusually rapid rate. However, what makes Isla's clinical data truly unique lies in her genetic mutation structure. While several dozen cases of this condition have been recorded in medical literature, Isla's specific genetic variation is the only one of its kind to have ever existed. This condition leads to a series of complex consequences related to bone development, cardiovascular health, and especially the respiratory system. Due to her small jaw structure, Isla's tongue frequently obstructed her airway, making breathing difficult. To address this life-threatening issue, doctors performed a tracheotomy when she was just 10 months old. This intervention successfully protected her life, but also left her unable to cry out loud. Despite immense challenges, ranging from needing a breathing tube and hearing aids to mobility limitations requiring a wheelchair, Isla has shown remarkable adaptability. Instead of giving up, she learned to connect with the world around her through Makaton Sign Language. Rather than allowing harsh medical data to dictate her fate, Isla, alongside the immense sacrifices of her parents, has defied the boundaries of survival. She continues to attend school and grow in an environment full of love and support. Isla Kilpatrick Screeton's case is not only a living testament to human resilience, but also provides invaluable data that could pave the way for new research directions in the field of genetics in the future. Manar Maged, born in 2004 in Egypt, is a girl known worldwide for one of the most remarkable and historic medical surgeries. At birth, Manar was diagnosed with an extremely rare congenital condition called craniopagus parasiticus, parasitic twin. Specifically, the underdeveloped head of a twin sibling was conjoined to Manar's head. This condition required urgent medical intervention to save the girl's life. In February 2005, when Manar was not yet 1 year old, a team of top doctors in Egypt performed a complex 13-hour surgery. The surgery was successful in separating the parasitic twin, bringing immense hope to the family and drawing attention and support from the international community. However, due to her weakened condition following the major surgery, Manar sadly passed away in March 2006, before she turned 2, from an infection. Despite her short life, Manar Maged's story remains a symbol of the extraordinary efforts of global medicine in the fight to save lives. For most people, childbirth is a natural, simple, and understandable process. However, it doesn't always happen in the usual way. In the case of Grayson Smith, what doctors witnessed was something unprecedented in medical textbooks. Grayson was born on February 15, 2013, in Heftlin, Alabama, with 22 different congenital disabilities. The doctors couldn't believe their eyes when they saw the condition of the boy. When Grayson was born, His skeletal structure was severely deformed, including a gap in his skull and a hole in the heart wall, directly affecting his circulatory and central nervous systems. Additionally, his sensory systems were profoundly impaired, as he was both deaf and blind, born deaf and blind. The doctors conducted a series of tests, but none of the results matched any known syndromes in textbooks. As a result, they named Grayson's condition Grayson syndrome, a rare and bizarre disease that could not be defined. At birth, doctors didn't think Grayson would survive more than 2 weeks. However, after more than 36 surgeries, the boy overcame all difficulties, including reconstructing his skull with rib bones and surgeries related to his heart, spine, and jaw. Grayson not only survived, but also regained his sight and hearing. Despite facing significant challenges in life, including cyberbullying, Grayson always kept a smile on his face and connected with others. He passed away on July 31st, 2021, leaving behind memories of extraordinary perseverance and joy. What happens when a tiny newborn comes into the world carrying a challenge that overturns conventional medical predictions? Contrary to all biological development rules, Ebrar, the daughter of a Syrian refugee family in Canada, was born with the rare condition known as encephalocele. At that time, a concerning hypothesis was raised by experts. Would the neural tube defect that caused part of her brain structure to develop outside her skull close the door to her survival from the very beginning? Instead of surrendering to the immense risk, the family and medical team decided to embark on an in-depth analysis in search of an opportunity. The answer to that hypothesis was fully proven at the Winnipeg Children's Hospital in June 2017. When Ebrar was 7 months old, a highly complex surgery lasting 9 hours was carried out with the aim of repositioning her brain structure back to a safe position. Overcoming all risks, with an initial success rate estimated at only 50-50, the actual result shattered all previous theoretical limits. Ebrar not only survived the surgery safely, but also made a remarkable recovery, becoming a living testament to the fact that even the harshest medical barriers can be broken. If you're inspired by this remarkable journey, make sure to hit like and subscribe to the channel for more awe-inspiring stories. From the moment she was still in her mother's womb, Abigail was diagnosed with Potter syndrome, an extremely rare congenital condition that caused her to be born without both kidneys. According to physiology, fetal kidneys play a crucial role in producing amniotic fluid, the essential environment for lung development. The medical hypothesis at that time confirmed that this disease had a 100% mortality rate, meaning that Abigail's life would end as soon as she was born due to severe respiratory failure. Instead of accepting this predetermined fate, Abigail's family and a daring team of doctors proposed a groundbreaking approach. What if we artificially recreate the amniotic environment? An unprecedented intervention was carried out. Doctors continuously infused saline solution into the mother's womb to simulate a space that would provide enough pressure and fluid for Abigail's lungs to continue developing. In July 2013, the results of this experimental procedure shook the world. Abigail was born prematurely, but let out a loud cry, the most vivid proof that her respiratory system was functioning. Breaking through all theoretical barriers, she became the first patient in medical history to survive Potter syndrome. Abigail's story powerfully affirms that the combination of breakthrough scientific analysis and indomitable will can bend even the most seemingly insurmountable limits. Kristina Karyagina, a girl weighing only 14 kilograms, like a faint shadow in the real world, but her story is sharper than ever. Behind her emaciated frame is a silent battle with anorexia, a condition that not only strips away weight, but also erodes energy, relationships, and self-belief. She fights every day with fear, stigma, and a pain that no one can see. In a society that often misunderstands eating disorders, she is proof that strength doesn't lie in muscles, but in courage, fragile, yet unwavering. Her journey forces us to ask, what is beauty? What is strength? And what does it truly mean to survive? Born in Russia and later moving to Monaco, Valeria was once a beautiful, healthy young woman with a bright future ahead. However, the invisible pressures of strict beauty standards and the desire for a slim figure led her down a fateful path. What began as dieting gradually caused her body to reject food, losing its ability to absorb natural nutrients. At her most depleted, Valeria's weight dropped to just 25.4 kilograms, around 56 pounds, a number that broke the heart of anyone who witnessed it. Yet what truly defines the value of Valeria's story lies not in her emaciated body, but in the incredible mental strength hidden deep within. When she received a flood of letters from young girls around the world wanting to learn her secret to being as thin as she was, Valeria was deeply shocked. Realizing the dangers of harmful beauty standards, she decided to step into the light. Instead of hiding from the public eye, Valeria courageously shared her image and the harsh reality of her condition through the media. She traveled widely, becoming a powerful voice of warning, urgently advising young girls never to sacrifice their health and lives just to conform to an illusory mold. Her courage left behind an eternal lesson. True beauty must always stem from respecting and loving oneself. Miracles happen right in front of us, defying every established law of nature. What would you think if a tiny being were born with its heartbeat completely outside of its chest? This is not the plot of a science fiction movie, but a real, extraordinary story about a little girl, Vanellope Hope Wilkins. In late 2017, in the United Kingdom, Naomi and Dean received a shocking piece of news during their pregnancy ultrasound. Their baby girl was diagnosed with the extremely rare condition ectopia cordis. Her heart developed entirely outside of her body with no protective rib cage. Upon birth, Vanellope was placed in a sterile plastic bag to prevent infection and to keep her organs hydrated. The survival rate for this condition was almost zero. How could such a fragile, exposed heart survive in the harsh world outside? Despite being advised to prepare for the worst, her parents decided to gamble with fate and determinedly fought to keep their baby alive, desperate to hear her cry. The battle for life officially began as soon as Vanellope was born. A team of 50 top doctors at Glenfield Hospital held their breath in anticipation. After 3 grueling surgeries, they achieved the impossible, carefully returning her tiny heart to the chest cavity and using her own skin to create a shield to protect it. And then that resilient heartbeat triumphed over death. Vanellope's survival was an unprecedented miracle in the UK for this condition, with a survival rate of about 1 in 126,000 births and a less than 10% chance of survival. She was named after a character from Wreck-It Ralph, symbolizing resilience and hope, and has proven that even in despair, there is always light. Vanellope made history as the first baby in the UK to survive this condition, writing a touching anthem about boundless love and the fierce will to survive. Let's step into the world of Eudoxie Yao, an artist and influencer from Ivory Coast, who turned her uniqueness into a globally recognized brand. Born and raised in Abidjan, Eudoxie boasts an extraordinary physique with remarkable and rare curves. Instead of feeling insecure or forcing herself into the slim, traditional mold seen in fashion magazines, she chose to embrace and celebrate her natural beauty. With strong confidence, she began sharing images on social media and quickly sparked a media frenzy. The debate around whether her figure was a natural gift or a result of medical intervention only fueled the immense curiosity from the public. Soon, she was dubbed the Kim Kardashian of Africa by international media and fans alike. However, Eudoxie Yao didn't stop at being a fleeting internet sensation. Seizing the public's curiosity, Eudoxie cleverly ventured into the professional entertainment industry. She released music, made frequent appearances on television shows, went on tour, and became the face of numerous major events. Through her influence, Eudoxie inadvertently became a symbol of the body positivity movement on the African continent. She inspired countless women, sending the powerful message that true allure doesn't lie in adhering to someone else's standards, but in taking pride in and confidently breaking free from those limits. One of the most attention-grabbing aspects of Eudoxie's story, which has filled many media columns, is her public relationship with Grand P, a famous singer from Guinea. Grand P has progeria, a condition causing premature aging, which has led to him having a very small physique. The stark contrast between their appearances when they appear together has sparked a media storm. Despite facing skepticism from critics who suggest it's a perfect PR strategy, Eudoxie and Grand P continue to display their bond and mutual respect. Regardless of how it's viewed, their presence has shattered stereotypes and opened up a broader conversation about human connections that transcend physical boundaries. Eudoxie Yao's journey is a vivid testament to the fact that in the digital media age, understanding and embracing one's differences can turn what seems like going against the grain into a brilliant launching pad. If you're intrigued and want to continue exploring more inspiring journeys like this, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel today. The story of Nadia Lauricella, a young woman from Sicily, Italy, offers a completely new perspective that forces us to redefine the true limits of human potential. From the moment she was born, Nadia had to face an incredibly harsh biological challenge known as phocomelia, a rare congenital syndrome that left her without arms, with one leg missing, and a curved spine. According to societal norms, such a starting point is easily pigeonholed into a life of dependency and limitations. Instead of accepting this preordained scenario, Nadia chose to break every barrier herself. The breakthrough came when she began using a prosthetic leg, opening the door to freedom of movement and independence in her life. With extraordinary determination, she not only learned how to perform daily activities using her legs, but also ventured into fields requiring immense perseverance, such as bodybuilding and mototherapy. The courage to ride a motorbike not only gave Nadia a sense of absolute freedom, but also turned her into a powerful symbol of inspiration for thousands of other disabled children. Leveraging the explosive power of the digital age, Nadia turned her personal story into a global awareness campaign. With millions of followers across social media platforms, she confidently broke the traditional standards of beauty. She boldly participated in bodybuilding competitions, transforming her disability into a unique and proud form of beauty. Despite the harsh public opinions and invisible prejudices in the online space, Nadia remained steadfast in spreading the message of self-esteem and self-love. The pinnacle of her extraordinary journey came in early 2026, when Nadia was honored by the President of Italy with the title of Knight of the Order of Merit for her tireless efforts in building community and breaking down social barriers. Nadia Lauricella's story stands as a living testament. Disability is not a sentence, but a lens through which the world can witness the boundless power of human will. Emily Dover, a young girl from Australia, raises a significant question about the functioning and potential risks of the endocrine system. At birth, Emily's body exhibited completely normal indicators. However, the hypothesis of a smooth development was quickly shattered. Shortly after birth, her body began to grow at an astonishing rate. By the age of 4 months, she had grown 4 centimeters in just 1 week and was the size of a 1-year-old child. By the age of 2, her physical structure began to show biological changes typically seen only in adulthood. Medical experts discovered that Emily was dealing with a combination of extremely rare endocrine disorders, including Addison's disease and central precocious puberty. This biological system caused her body to produce massive amounts of hormones, forcing her physical development to proceed at a devastating speed. By the age of 4, while other children were just starting preschool, Emily's body had already gone through the physiological cycles of a woman. To control this excessive growth, medicine had to implement a harsh intervention, putting a 5-year-old's body into an artificial menopause state through medication to suppress the hormonal surge. Despite the physical pain and side effects from prolonged hormone treatments, Emily and her family's resilience became a clear testament to the adaptability of humans in the face of the harshest challenges of nature. Can a cruel act permanently erase the future of a person? Or will it become the spark that ignites a revolution to change an entire legal system? Let's explore the story of Lakshmi Agarwal, an Indian woman who transformed her personal tragedy into an international movement, forcing society to redefine courage and beauty. Back in 2005 in New Delhi, Lakshmi, only 15 years old at the time, had a burning desire to become a singer. But a horrific event shattered her dream. After refusing a marriage proposal from a much older man, she became the target of an acid attack. The perpetrator's cruel hypothesis was simple: destroy her appearance to strip her of all honor, voice, and future. According to the unspoken rules of the social system at that time, survivors of such attacks were often forced into isolation, stigmatized, and pushed to the margins of society. However, Lakshmi saw a massive loophole in the system. The lax regulation surrounding the free sale of toxic chemicals in the market had indirectly enabled such crimes. Rather than accepting a fate of being forgotten in the darkness and letting silence consume her, she decided to rise up and challenge the entire legal loophole. She embarked on a difficult journey, tirelessly gathering over 27,000 signatures from the community. Armed with her petition, which represented the hope for life of countless others, she courageously brought her voice to the Supreme Court of India. Lakshmi's sharp arguments and relentless efforts created a real earthquake. In 2013, the Supreme Court of India issued a historic ruling, demanding the government impose strict regulations on the sale of hazardous chemicals and establish medical and rehabilitation policies for victims. Not content with changing the law, she continued to launch the Stop Sale Acid campaign and went on to become a television host. She even walked the fashion runways, directly shattering toxic and standardized beauty standards. Not just a strong survivor, Lakshmi became an inspiring speaker, a host, and a dedicated social activist. She founded the Chand Foundation to support those facing similar circumstances. Her international recognition, receiving the International Women of Courage Award from former First Lady Michelle Obama in 2014, is a testament to her influence. Her story was adapted into the famous Bollywood film Chapak, which garnered widespread attention. Lakshmi Agarwal's story affirms a truth. The inner strength of a person can nullify any attempt to destroy from the outside, transforming someone from a victim of the system into the one who reshapes it. What happens when the development of a biological organ goes out of control, directly threatening the airway of an infant? The medical case of Paisley Morrison Johnson, USA, presents a complex analysis of overgrowth syndrome. Upon birth, Paisley was diagnosed with Beckwith-Wiedemann syndrome, BWS, with the most notable clinical manifestation being macroglossia, enlarged tongue. Medical data showed that her tongue muscles were twice the normal size, completely occupying her mouth cavity. This systemic abnormality posed an extremely high risk of suffocation, forcing the medical team to intervene immediately with a breathing tube and feeding system to sustain her life. At just 3 months old, Paisley underwent her first tongue reduction surgery. However, her tongue grew backward, and the surgery failed as the muscle tissue continued to regenerate. Experts had to reassess the situation and proceed with a second major surgery when she was 6 months old. This time, they successfully removed most of the excess tissue, restoring a standard ratio for her jaw structure. The outcome was a remarkable recovery. Her respiratory system was relieved, and her mouth cavity returned to a physiological balance. For the first time, Paisley could breathe on her own, smile fully, and begin to learn to speak. This case is a sharp testament to the application of medical analysis and surgery in successfully correcting congenital genetic abnormalities. Hit like and subscribe to the channel if Paisley's inspiring journey of remarkable recovery touched your heart. Pan Xianhang, a boy from Wenling, China, was born with a rare genetic disorder called ichthyosis, fish scale disease. This condition causes the natural process of skin cell regeneration to become uncontrolled, resulting in thick layers of keratin covering almost his entire body. Not only did it strip him of a normal appearance, but this condition also trapped him in constant itching and persistent pain. The thick skin layers prevented his body from sweating to cool down, severely limiting his mobility. Even falling asleep or performing the most basic activities became a monumental challenge. Despite the extreme physical barriers and occasional hesitant glances from those around him, Pan has always nurtured a simple dream: to go to school and play without the pain that other children experience. While modern medicine is still working to find a definitive cure for this syndrome, Pan Xianhang's resilient journey has transcended all boundaries. His story serves as a true lens, forcing us to appreciate our own health and bow to the fierce will to live of a small life. Shirley Houston is a remarkable British actress, not only for her acting talent, but also for overcoming adversity to make her mark in an entertainment industry that is often full of prejudice. She lives with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, a rare connective tissue disorder that causes loose joints, thin skin, and chronic pain. The condition has left her using a wheelchair since the age of 23, but Shirley has never let that stop her from pursuing her dream of becoming a professional actress. Cheryl Lee rose to fame when she played the wheelchair-using character Izzy Armstrong in the long-running soap Coronation Street. This was a historic moment, as she became the first person with a physical disability to play a permanent lead role in the soap. In addition to acting, she has been an active advocate for the rights of disabled people in the arts, setting up projects and networks to support disabled actors, aiming to create a more level and diverse playing field. Cheryl Lee Houston is not only a role model for those who are out of step, but also a role model for inner strength, perseverance, and resilience. She does not hide her differences, but uses them to create positive change in society. In a world where appearance is often overlooked, Cheryl Lee is proof that talent and character are what make a person special, a woman you won't believe exists until you see her shine on screen. Have we ever asked ourselves a hypothesis? If an unexpected accident completely disrupts a person's mobility structure at the peak of their youth, would their internal willpower collapse as well? Michelle Stilwell, one of Canada's greatest Paralympic athletes and an outstanding politician, provides us with a profound lens to analyze how a person can reset their own survival boundaries. In 1991, at just 17 years old and just weeks away from graduating high school, a tragic incident permanently altered the course of Michelle's life. In a moment of playful jest, she fell backward while being carried on a friend's back on the stairs. Clinical diagnosis revealed that she suffered from incomplete quadriplegia, nearly losing the function of her legs and the flexibility of her hands. Faced with this harsh medical data, a typical person might fall into a hypothesis of despair and surrender to fate. However, instead of letting this system failure dictate her life, Michelle initiated a process to completely rebuild her physical and mental strength. She decided to take up wheelchair basketball. Despite the limited function of her hands, she found a way to optimize the remaining muscle groups to block opponents and create plays. This enormous perseverance paid off with a historic gold medal at the 2000 Sydney Paralympics. Yet, fate seemed determined to test her once again. A new, dangerous medical complication at the brainstem required surgery and forced her to give up this team sport. The hypothesis of the complete end of her athletic career arose once more. Refusing to be defeated by her biological system, Michelle shifted her focus to a completely new sport: wheelchair racing. This decision wasn't just a test, it was a remarkable breakthrough. Pushing her limits on the racetrack, she went on to win multiple gold medals at the 2008 Beijing Paralympics, 2012 London Paralympics, and 2016 Rio Paralympics, while also setting numerous world records. She made history as the first female Canadian athlete to win gold medals at 2 different summer Paralympic sports. Even more incredible, beyond the racetrack, Michelle ventured into politics and was elected as a member of Parliament. She served as the Minister of Social Development and Social Innovation in British Columbia, directly designing policies and welfare systems to protect marginalized groups in society. Through her journey, we realize that the greatest barrier does not lie in a damaged body, but in whether we dare to reset our mindset to continue moving forward. And that's the journey of discovering the most unique children in the world. Stories full of inspiration, strength, and breaking through every limit. They prove that true beauty isn't found in appearance, but in the strength, resilience, and confidence to live true to oneself. If you're inspired and want to learn more about these extraordinary stories, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel today so you won't miss the next videos. Let's continue our journey exploring the miracles and touching